Trying to get Jarvis back on track. He struggled lately, but first pitch home to Robson, and it is low. We're underway. It's pretty customary, 7:04 p.m. And for the first time all year, Ed and I have the window open, which is nice. It's warm enough. Robson batting .213 on the year. Ex-major leaguer on a ground ball. Right back up the middle, leadoff single here in the first.
Tony Harris is a genius, right? Switches the top two hitters, they lead off with a hit.
And also hitting just 173 away from Blacktown. Tries a bunt. Good one. Darryl George, bare hand pick. Throw to first, not in time. Back-to-back singles for Robson and Jarvis.
Get a look at here. Jarvis lays that down beautifully.
When you're struggling, every hit has to feel good. I was wondering about Wiley laying down a bunt as well with the first two on, nobody out, especially for a Sydney offense that is struggling. Fourth and final playoff spot, only 11 games left, and Melbourne has the head-to-head tiebreaker. And just like that, with a big breaking ball win ahead of Wiley, 0-2. The three highest pitch totals for shutouts in Aces history have come against Sydney at this ballpark. There's a wave and a miss, and a big strikeout for Randy Wynn. And he rips this into right field. That is down for a base hit. Kerrigan cuts it off. Here comes Robson. He scores without a throw, and it's a first inning run for Sydney. First Sydney run in this series. The Blue Sox strike first in game 2.
Quick hits here in the first inning. Not how Wynn wanted to start, and you got to give Tony Harris, manager of the Blue Sox, some props for switching that lineup around.
This young ball player from New Zealand had a good start to the year, but really struggled in the month of December. And now Randy went ahead, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Popped him up.
Playable.
It should be the infield fly rule. It is. So the batter's out. Bird makes the catch anyways. 2-on-2 out. Here comes Solomon McGuire, and I think if you're Randy Wynn on that first base side, I would imagine there are a lot of folks who decided with the weather to come out and enjoy a Friday night at the ballpark. McGuire takes strike 1 at the knees. Well, McGuire's been hot. 5 for 7 in his last 2 games. Had a couple of hits yesterday. 2 strikes and 2 outs. Fans here at Melbourne Ballpark looking for some free popcorn. And they got it. Swing and a miss from McGuire. Began the year with Brisbane. Faced Adelaide. Deal strike 1 to Aaron Whitefield, leading things up. The righty Cole. And Whitefield fouls this back, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He really is a big league defensive center fielder. Soft ground ball over to short. Jarvis has to hurry, but that is a smooth play for out number 1. Well, Darryl tied for 9th in the league with 9 extra base hits. And the first inning yesterday, it was the first of 3 consecutive singles. The Aces did score the first inning yesterday, but the bases loaded, 1 out. Not nearly as significant as it was last night. And this well struck, left field. Artis into the gap. Robson there. The center fielder will run it down. George just got under that. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first.
He did.
4 homers, tied for 5th, 17 RBIs. 3rd in on base, 6th in slugging, 4th in OPS. Must have been what I said yesterday. Incorrectly labeled it as 13 straight, but for Robbie it's 12 straight. And that's about it. High chopper, left side. Grab chest high by Shepard, and a clean first for Jeremy Atkinson. We go to the second inning. 1-0 Sydney from Melbourne Ballpark. We go to the second. 1-0 Sydney on top through an RBI single from DJ Artis. DeLuca, Shepard, and Hendry coming through. And this should be a first pitch out. Kerrigan underneath makes the catch. And DeLuca quickly gone here to start the second. A trend for him with 12 strikeouts in his last 6. And he takes strike 1 here from Randy Wynn, who is now retired 3 in a row after the RBI single from Artis in the first. In fact, I was on a podcast earlier today. It is absolutely the Australian players who continue this tradition. Guys like Zach Shepard, who reaches here on a strikeout wild pitch. So tough break for Randy Wen, but the experience that he has and what he's given to baseball in Australia, that is why we're able to do things like what we're doing here tonight.
We talked about hitters struggling a little bit.
Ground ball to third, could be two. George goes to second for one. Throw to first, and a 5-4-3 double play. And he lines this down the left field line. That drops for a base hit. Rolls into the corner. Kerrigan around first. And he is into second, standing up. A 3-game hitting streak for Jimmy Kerrigan, and he looks very much the part in the middle of the order. He's got very good hair.
Bang.
That's his first extra base hit, and a chance here for the league's RBI leader. This is game number 30, and he's got 29 RBIs. And this is crossed deep right center. McGuire back, looks up, and there's number 8.
Well, he's got a sweet swing. He works hard at it. He's got the power. And look at this. I just love watching him swing. That's a big league swing.
Leadoff double to Kerrigan, and a 2-run home run yielded to Greg Bird. But Adelaide with a couple took the lead, 28. And that home run from Greg Bird, the 28th for the Aces this season, so momentarily back beyond the fence here at Melbourne Ballpark. And Jared Dale just gets under this. Colin Robson, no trouble whatsoever, one down.
We have to replay that pregame.
That infield built specifically for Hanwha. First pitch swinging down the left field line. And Burt gives chase into the corner. Robson hit it well, but there's one out here in the third. Anyways, that'll be not just a great 2 games. Jeremy Atkinson on Google, and you're trying to find anything you can. And he grounds this off the mound, up the middle, tough play, knocked down by Jared Dale, but that's all he can do. And another look at this.
There it is. You can see it sort of hits and bounces through there, which some people do.
In the air, right center, playable for Whitefield. 2 down. Really know the repertoire for Atkinson. This is hit deep right field, and that ball is gone. Zion Bannister with his 3rd of the season. His 2nd against Sydney, and no doubt about it, off the flagpole out there right. And the Aces have a 3-1 lead. With a 5th leadoff home run for the Aces this year. And what a sweet swing, no doubt about it, for Zion off the flagpole out there and right. And a swing and a miss. Ball in the dirt. Injury tags out Kerrigan.
1 ball, 2 strike pitch to McGuire. Swing and a miss. Got him. 2nd consecutive strikeout for Wynn. 2 down.
Really just fought that off as much as anything.
Outside corner, got him looking. 3 strikeouts in a row to end the inning. This time he goes as a throw down to second, and I think they've got him, and they do. Still lead Sydney 3-1. That's hit well in the deep center field. Back goes Whitefield and makes a catch on the warning track. Well hit ball by the number 9 hitter, but 1 away. Speaking of pests, here's Jarvis as the runner goes. Throw is high into center field. Robson's going to be safe.
Another look at that. Robson thought about getting dedicated to pitching against lefties.
That's hit up the middle for a base hit. Robson may test the arm of Whitefield. Here comes the throw. It's no, he's going to go back to third. Throw is a little offline anyway, but Runners at the corners now for the Sydney Blue Sox.
Try and get some of these Blue Sox back on track, and moving Jarvis down to the 2 spot initially has done wonders. He's 3 for 3 here tonight. That a rocket back up the middle.
Definitely is a decent hitter, and that's hit well to left field. Back goes Burke. He's going to get it on the warning track. It will score a run as Robson comes in to make the score 3-2. That was well hit.
There's another look at the sac fly from Wiley.
He did get under it, you're right, but you see Burke going way back onto the warning track. Here we go, 3-2. 2 outs, big pitch. Swing and a miss. Huge from Evan Rutsky. Absolutely massive. Hit sharply into left field for a single. Great at-bat from Aaron Whitefield.
And a long plate appearance results in a base hit to the left side. 2 on, 1 out. That's the end of the line for Tony Harris. Was also confused.
Yeah, true. Well, it doesn't matter in the long run because Ray comes in and strikes out Darryl George. Strange inning. Got him. Huge stuff from Evan Rutsky.
And height high right now for Shepard. That's a good pitch over the inside.
Pitcher's best friend, broadcaster's best friend. That's hit sharply into center, but Aaron Whitefield doesn't really have to move. And Henry, for the second straight time, flies out to the Aces center field. Gets cold. There's a grounder into the hole between short and third, and how about that? Robson's on again.
He's going to go to right-hander to face Jarvis. So Robson chases Rutsky, trying to get through the 6th inning.
That's hit sharply into left center field for a base hit. Artist comes over and cuts it off, but Glendenning's on with his first hit of the ball game. Second time he's on base.
Earlier in the game with that walk in here, just a nice smooth swing. Lefty on righty, got a pitch to hit.
That's a good pitch. Could be 2 here if they play it right. 1 over to first, 2. That's a nice double play by the Sydney Blue Sox.
On his backhand, that he does so very well.
It really
it's not
does.
an easy play. And then once you get the flip out, good turn there from Jarvis.
Swing and a miss. That's good work from Matthew Ray to get the Aces out of this inning. Haven't seen him for a long time, as he mentioned, surgery keeping him out. I saw him throw some simulated games as that's hit into left field. Wiley finally off the mark, Michael.
Yeah, he's got his first hit of this series, and it's a fastball to the inside corner. So Wiley with a base hit. Each one of them through only the 1 inning. This might be 2. Grabbed by Dale. Tough throw to first, and it's in time. That's exactly what Mitch Ellis needed. And what a play. Double play tonight. And one of the biggest of the season.
Huge.
Great footwork. Off balance throw. The stretch from Bird. And a rip. Base hit down the line to the base of the wall. All eyes on Campbell. Rounding third. And a stop sign put up. Sydney a lead with a couple in scoring position.
Now, you're right. Good play by Kerrigan. He gets a very good bounce off the wall right back to him. And you're right. If it were anyone more fleet of foot than Campbell, I think potentially could have scored on that, or it would have been a close play at home.
DeLuca to pull. Well, outside, this gets to the backstop, rolls up the net, and a wild pitch. Scores Campbell to tie the game at 3. Mitch Ellis, this the pitch that got away. Edwards did what he could, but it rolled up the netting, stayed put on top of the netting, and so a run scores. 2 strikes on Zach Shepard. And a fly ball hit to right. Kerrigan back on it. Looks like he has room. Makes the catch, and the inning is over.
Woo.
In this game. And a flare, left center field, tough play. Artist coming on with a dive, and Aruli makes the catch.
Wow.
And after the full extension dive, he goes straight into the barrel roll.
Next up for your push-up.
Sydney 1 in the first, 1 in the fifth, 1 in the seventh. The Aces 2 in the second, 1 in the third. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Went off speed and got Zion once again. And he got him for the first time.
5 for 6.
So back-to-back strikeouts after the one-out walk.
Good.
And that's
pitch.
called third strike.
Wow. Wow.
Get one more look at this pitch. Breaking ball in the inside corner. And a ground ball past the mound. Glendinning to his left. Couldn't quite get there. It was going to be hard regardless. The speed that Robson has. He's got another hit. 3 of those. Middle infield at double play depth. There goes Robson. Got a great jump pitch thrown outside. So it's a stolen base for Robson.
Couple of hits. Scored a couple of runs. 3 hits, in fact. 2 stolen bases. That's a night out.
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Fastball on the outside corner. And Jarvis could not help himself.
Jarvis ready. Gibbons checks the runner, delivers.
And a payoff pitch. Fly ball high out towards right center. McGuire back onto the track, still going at the wall, reaches up, and he makes the catch.
Look at it on the replay, Michael. You're right. It looked like it was under control. It was hit so high, but it did just keep going and going. There's a good look. It's one of those you got to look at and go, are you kidding me?
Ground ball off the mound towards second. Diving stop from Wiley, but he can only knock it down. Jimmy Kerrigan stays hot off the mound underneath Masuko. Even if Wiley had gotten to that and fielded cleanly, I don't think there's any way to get the out at first.
Agreed.
They're pretty much playing with the season on the line here these next 3 days.
You're right.
2-1. Ground ball, that's going to bleed its way up the middle past Wiley. Kerrigan on his way to third, and he is there standing safely. Tied at 3 here in the bottom of the 8th.
Just crept through there.
So he's been scorching hot. Swinging a line drive up the middle, that's into center field, and the Aces take the lead. A 2-out rally and a 2-out RBI single. Jared Dale delivers, and it's 4-3 here in the bottom of the 8th inning. And a 1-2. Ground ball, that's a base hit into right field. Bird up to third, he gets the wave. Throw coming home, it rolls home, he's safe. Back-to-back 2-run singles. And Chris Burke has made it 5-3 here at the bottom of the 8th inning.
Gonna look at it again. Bird just reaches down, pops that into right field. Not much of a throw from McGuire, if I'm honest.
That kind of rolled its way home.
Yeah, I'm not sure what got him, but
a run of insurance, and the Aces once again up by 2. And this slice the other way to left. Artist coming in. That's down for a base hit. Make it 3 straight 2-out RBI singles. Dale, Burke, and now Edwards. 5 consecutive 2-out singles for Melbourne.
It's amazing. It really is.
That's if Bannister comes through. Instead, he swings and misses, but the damage already done, and a resounding cheer from those here at Melbourne Ballpark. They salute the Aces. 1-1 with a .49 ERA. 18 1/3, 8 walks, 21 strikeouts. Ground ball left side, top play, and that squeaks through the left side of the infield. Fly ball in the air right field.
That's hit well.
Kerrigan back, turns around. This is back there, and it's gone.
Wow.
DeLuca, all of a sudden, with one big swing, has made this a 1-run game, and how important were those insurance runs for Melbourne in the bottom of the 8th. 2-2, the Aces 1 strike away. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ground ball left side, grabbed by Khalil, a throw across, and it's in time. The ball game is over. what an ending to this one tonight. The Aces hang on and win it by a final score of 6-5.